Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're exploring the rich and enduring philosophy of Aristotle's virtue ethics. Unlike other ethical theories that focus on rules or consequences, virtue ethics emphasizes the development of moral character and virtues. Aristotle's approach to morality has profoundly influenced Western thought and continues to offer valuable insights into how we can live good and fulfilling lives. Let's dive into Aristotle's virtue ethics and discover how it can guide us in our quest for moral excellence. Section 1. The Foundations of Virtue Ethics. Aristotle's background. Aristotle, a student of Plato and a teacher of Alexander the Great, made significant contributions to various fields, including ethics, politics, metaphysics, and biology. His ethical philosophy, primarily found in his work Nicomachean Ethics, is centered on the concept of virtue and the development of moral character. The purpose of life, eudaimonia. At the heart of Aristotle's virtue ethics is the concept of eudaimonia, often translated as happiness or flourishing. Aristotle believed that the ultimate goal of human life is to achieve eudaimonia, a state of living in accordance with reason and virtue, leading to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Unlike fleeting pleasures, eudaimonia is a lasting state of well-being that comes from living virtuously. Section 2. Understanding virtue. Definition of virtue. For Aristotle, virtues are character traits or dispositions that enable individuals to act in ways that fulfill their potential and achieve eudaimonia. Virtues are developed through habituation and practice, becoming ingrained in our character over time. The doctrine of the mean. One of the key concepts in Aristotle's virtue ethics is the doctrine of the mean. According to this principle, virtue lies in finding the balance between excess and deficiency. For instance, courage is the virtue that lies between the extremes of recklessness, excess, and cowardice, deficiency. By practicing moderation and avoiding extremes, individuals can cultivate virtues and develop a balanced and harmonious character. Examples of virtues. Aristotle identified various virtues, each representing a mean between two extremes. Some examples include courage, the mean between recklessness and cowardice; temperance, the mean between self-indulgence and insensibility; generosity, the mean between prodigality and stinginess; honesty, the mean between boastfulness and self-deprecation; wit, the mean between buffoonery and boorishness. Section 3. The role of habits and practical wisdom. Habituation and moral development. Aristotle believed that virtues are developed through habituation. By repeatedly practicing virtuous actions, individuals can cultivate virtuous habits. For example, by consistently acting generously, a person becomes generous. This process of habituation is crucial for moral development and the formation of a virtuous character. Practical wisdom, phronesis. In addition to habituation, Aristotle emphasized the importance of practical wisdom, or phronesis. Practical wisdom is the ability to make sound moral judgments and decisions in specific situations. It involves understanding the right course of action and knowing how to apply virtues in various contexts. Practical wisdom is developed through experience and reflection, allowing individuals to navigate complex moral dilemmas with discernment and insight. Section 4. Virtue ethics in everyday life. Personal relationships. Virtue ethics has significant implications for personal relationships. By cultivating virtues such as honesty, kindness, and empathy, individuals can build strong, meaningful connections with others. For instance, practicing honesty fosters trust, while empathy enables us to understand and respond to the needs of others. Virtuous actions strengthen relationships and contribute to a harmonious and supportive community. Professional conduct. In the professional realm, virtue ethics provides a framework for ethical behavior and decision-making. For example, a virtuous professional would demonstrate integrity, responsibility, and fairness in their work. By prioritizing the well-being of others and upholding ethical standards, individuals can contribute to a just and ethical workplace. Social and political life. Aristotle's virtue ethics also extends to social and political life. Virtuous citizens actively participate in their communities, promoting justice and contributing to the common good. By practicing virtues such as courage, justice, and generosity, individuals can address social issues, advocate for the marginalized, and work towards a more just and equitable society. Case study: the virtuous leader. Consider the example of a virtuous leader. Such a leader would embody qualities like courage, humility, and integrity. They would make decisions based on what is just and beneficial for the community rather than personal gain. By demonstrating virtuous behavior, the leader sets an example for others and fosters a culture of ethical conduct and mutual respect. Section 5. Criticisms and Responses. Criticisms of Virtue Ethics. While Aristotle's virtue ethics has been highly influential, it is not without its criticisms. Some critics argue that virtue ethics is too vague and lacks clear guidelines for action. Unlike deontological or utilitarian theories, virtue ethics does not provide specific rules for determining right and wrong actions. Others contend that virtue ethics is culturally relative, as different societies may have different conceptions of virtue. What is considered virtuous in one culture may not be seen as such in another, raising questions about the universality of virtues. Responses to criticisms. Proponents of virtue ethics respond to these criticisms by emphasizing the importance of practical wisdom and context. Rather than providing rigid rules, virtue ethics encourages individuals to develop moral character and make sound judgments based on the specific circumstances they encounter. This flexibility allows for a more nuanced and context-sensitive approach to ethics. Additionally, while cultural differences may exist, many virtues such as honesty, courage, and compassion are widely recognized across different cultures. Virtue ethicists argue that these commonalities suggest a shared understanding of fundamental moral principles. Conclusion. In this video, we have explored the rich and enduring philosophy of Aristotle's virtue ethics. By emphasizing the development of moral character and the practice of virtues, Aristotle offers a profound and practical approach to living a good and fulfilling life. Understanding and cultivating virtues such as courage, honesty, and generosity can guide us in our personal relationships, professional conduct, and social responsibilities. While virtue ethics faces criticisms, its focus on character, practical wisdom, and context provides a valuable framework for ethical living. By striving to develop virtuous habits and making sound moral judgments, we can achieve eudaimonia and contribute to a just and harmonious society. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Aristotle's virtue ethics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more enlightening content on philosophy and ethics. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep striving for moral excellence.